effect though, so it doesn't matter. Like, I gotta get that caffeine in, man.
That's right. That's what happens when you become an alcoholic. They drink for effect. That's why you find the lowest common denominator. We're finding the dollar beer.
Yeah, no, I'm doing. I'm not. I don't drink caffeine. I don't even want the caffeine, man. It's fucked.
I hear you.
All right, I think we're live. Good to talk to you, Numbers. I missed you, man. How
Yeah,
you
me
making out?
too.
How's your pulse chain bag? You guys doing well?
Well, we're inscribing inscriptions in
Good.
Pulse Chain, and that's very cheap. It's next to free. So
Are they pumping off or no?
the marketplace opens on the 10th.
Oh, that's good. That's 2 days, right?
Yeah, it could open sooner. We don't know.
Who's doing it? You guys know?
No, but the developer has been in the chats with us and this coming to spaces and been very.
Oh, good.
Oh, he's been a great guy. The community is good suggestions, and he instantly implements it. So
See, that's all you can ask for, isn't it?
yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're live. There we go. Let me move this down. Oh, how are you from? You're really good at videos. Do you need? How are you for making shorts? Are you doing? Fuck. This sucks. This is the hard part. Like, doing the podcast is easy. It's the editing shit and it gets in the way of all of it.
Bro, what do you need? I can make it for you. Yeah.
I don't know I don't really know. Like, it's a pain in the ass, right? So, what I'm trying to do is like go through it during the day and like create like these 60-second shorts and stuff. But it requires me to like sit down and listen to the podcast again. You know, like,
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like, I don't really like hearing my own voice, so it's difficult.
Okay, but then
I
how do
don't
you know
know.
what you want to clip? Like if you don't know, or do you know what you want to clip?
No, I haven't. That's the problem.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. I have no idea how to do it, so I have no idea what I want to clip until I listen to it. Like, I was thinking about, like, there must be a way where I can ask a question and like mark it. So then I'm like, okay, this is the answer I want, and then that's the content I put out. But I don't know. I'm not like a radio guy. I have no idea. I mean,
Well, okay.
what do you think? What would you suggest for this weird thing we've got going? Like, this is fucking weird.
So you want to promote like your daily thought through the clips, the video?
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know. All I know, Numbers, is right now we have 8 people listening to us, and there's not on Twitter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like what I've found is Twitter doesn't matter, like how many people come into the podcast, because we're spraying this out to Facebook, Insta, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different platforms. It's an interesting concept. I meant to ask you, how was your Christmas? Was it good?
Oh yeah, great time with my family, of course.
Good.
It was lovely. Thank you. How about you?
It was good. There's some empty chairs, but that's okay. But it's okay. It was good. It was good. We had 7 straight family dinners. That was enough. That was enough.
Yeah, you better get on the treadmill.
Well, it was more of the company. Like, I mean, you can only eat so much turkey and ham, but we lost a few people this year, so it was good. It was good. It was nice to get together. But I mean, we're still waiting for another big snowstorm. I got nothing here. Like, nothing. Hey, Crypto Prophet is here. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Hey, BTC Gold. Good morning, my man. I see you've been doing well at the casino. Holy shit. Oh, he left. Or maybe he didn't.
Yeah, Thane, I can You know what I'll do is I'll just create one for you and send it to you, like a 60-second clip, and then you can tell me yes or no. Okay?
Oh, sure. I mean, you know what? Like I don't know if you want to do this, but I could like. So what I have always after this, which is an interesting thing, I've got the entire thing downloaded, like the entire podcast instantly with this StreamYard one. It's really interesting. Like it's a really like look at the shit. Like we have 14 people watching us now, and we can chat with them. Like it's amazing. Like I don't even know. And how many people are in this? 4? It's wild numbers. It's wild.
Fuck you, dude.
Isn't it this crazy? Like we're able to. Like what's awesome is I'm trying to funnel everybody to the website because that's where I can promote all you guys. Right? Like I could promote your music, all that stuff, Profeta's stuff, like everything. That's what I'm finding wild is like we can use this platform to promote our Zen people and our like first principles people and all this shit. Like it's great. Anyway, that's my thought. But it's been a busy couple weeks, but we're good now. How are you, BTC Gold? Good to see you, buddy.
Good morning. Morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Are you fudding my Ava inscriptions bags, bro? Did I see that shit?
I am in between bullish and bearish, but I'm heading down fast.
Are you?
I sold half my AVAX. I'm disgusted with what the foundation is doing.
What are they doing? I've been dealing with
They're fucking doing pump and dumps with meme tokens and buying shit on the open market. That's
who is the foundation?
Yeah. And the founder, Jack, was giving some insight about the founder. That tone has kind of, I don't know. Obviously, I have a few $1,000 into it. I cashed out 5 figures of the shit, and all I can say is I am very happy in the moves that I'm going to be making. Doge is a better community than these Ava marketplace. ASCT is dead money. AVAV.
Holy moly, you've changed in a week and a half.
Well, yeah, because the warning signs are there about the Ava marketplace.
Why? What's going on? What have I missed?
They're basically centralized tours. They're capping you at $2,000 trade.
Who is this Ava inscription?
Yeah. And then
I think they raised the gas as well.
Yeah.
Fucker.
And then to make matters worse, they're capping out the amount of tokens. You can't deploy any new subscriptions, which is fine. It's actually a good thing. But it's basically everything.
I'm looking at a brand new one right now, though.
It's basically everything against first principles and what Zen has taught us. So,
oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm going to blame Crypto Profeta. Let's just blame him.
I'm not exactly turning completely bearish, but I am cashing out at these levels.
Good work. Like, do you think these inscriptions could be anything could they be used for like the video games and shit? Somehow?
Well,
that they're doing?
Numbers was telling me out of the whole market on this, there's only one on a smart contract, and I think that could be the AVAV, I believe he said. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just getting a bad vibe. My gut is telling me Doge, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. Everything else is junk. Cardano.
What do you mean? Come on, I've been doing fucking Tron. I've been doing Cardano. I've been doing them all, bro.
Okay.
You telling me I'm wasting my life?
No,
sucks.
no. I'm not saying
I'm kidding.
that. I mean, there's money to be made, right? But those three things I think are a lot better than Cardano, Matic, uh, fuck. I mean, we're talking shit and more shit.
Well, since Crypto Prophet is here, good to see you, buddy. Glad that you're here. This is awesome. We'll start promoting your shit. Love you. Love your content. Since he's here, let's just start blaming him for if we lose any like money. Let's just do that.
I'm kind of he's I just don't like what I bring up the market. So, but yeah, I think there's opportunities out there, but I'm a few thousand maps now.
Bro,
Is it you or is BTC Gold rugging?
He's rugging. He's rugging.
Oh, you're rugging pretty bad, Bob.
Oh,
BTC.
okay.
You want to go back down and come back up? Good to see you, Profeta. Good to see you,
doing?
bro.
How you guys doing today?
Well, I'm doing
Morning.
good now that you're the scapegoat, and we're just going to blame you for all our losses. So that's good.
Hey, listen, you guys are always buying the top, so you cannot blame me.
What are you talking about? We've been
You got inscripting the top. I'm inscripting the bottom now.
Are you?
Listen, look what the thing is. Jack have been talking about inscription since for last year. Yeah, last year, something around last year after we launched Zen for the first time. So a lot of people had the opportunity to, first of all, get the knowledge on inscription and be early and also make money in the same range of time that we have been getting the knowledge from the from Zen community and all these developers and stuff like that. So now we are passing over to come into this year now, and what's happening is that I'm not saying that we are late, but we are on the top. That's a lot. I'm including myself also on that top of the fever of the inscription, and the balance of also you can make money and make some gains and also get the knowledge from that side. So it's like we are just on the top now, and then we are seeing that all the FOMO is going away, and we are coming back down to get to that understanding from, okay, now we have to sit down and see what's going to happen with this, what's going to happen with all the inscription we are doing. Like, for example, on Pulse Chain, we are very early, right? There are not a lot of people doing inscription on Pulse Chain. The word is getting out there. People are talking about it. People are very excited about it. So, for example, on this side of the technology, we are early, right? But for a lot of people, if they come, like, for example, next year or mid of August or something like that, they're already late. So that makes it very, very yeah, how can we say it? Yeah, people have to be updated with a lot of stuff. People have to be updated, and we have to break the word out there for everyone. Even though you tell them, hey, you hear about this, if they tell you, no, I don't care about that, okay, but you brought the word already. So for them, it's like, okay, that's the space, and that's the main thing about being a omni-chain person, omni-chain degen, right? You can educate yourself, understanding the concept behind it, learn about the protocols, learn about how things work, going from one chain to another, have the ability to do 3 to 4 click. And those are the people that will be successful in the bull market, because they have the ability to move themselves from one chain to another without asking questions to people,
Yeah, so kind of like what we've been doing since June numbers? Have we been doing this since June or earlier? I can't remember now.
After we launched on Polygon, and then we went from Polygon to Binance and all the other chains. So this helped a lot of people get the knowledge and be multifunctional in a certain way. And that's why I'm working on a video called how to be an omni-chain degen come out this week. So yeah.
So can people? So how does that work? What you're coming out with? Like, does that is that going to protect the people?
Yeah, on one way, it will give people the ability to learn faster and also protect themselves because I have also like I made one video with 5 apps, okay, 6 apps that people need to have in their wallets just to protect themselves before they make a transaction, right? Because a lot of people just go in blindly clicking stuff, but they don't know the risk it has when they are going to click on stuff without the knowledge of knowing, okay, is the contract correct, is the contract good, do I have to revoke the contract, do I have to go back and check my wallet, what will happen if I inscript something, what will happen if I make a transaction, what will happen if somebody send me an NFT, so those of the stuff that I will be talking about in that video because I know is one of the most important thing that when I started back in 2014, 16 until 17, we didn't have that. We don't have that people talking about security. We didn't have people talking about how you can go from one chain to another. Everybody was like maxi this, what maxi this, maxi that, and then it was not like the part of what it is right now.
Well, it was so fucked because all we were doing is buying ICOs, fucking watching them pump and then
Mhm.
dumping it. That's all we were
Yeah.
doing. Like, it was so
Yeah,
fucked.
true. And you had Cardano, you have different chains, people coming up with different chains, and then they having their own ICO on those chains. So, but it was not like the word.
It was a shit
Yeah,
show,
yeah, yeah. It
man,
was just
wasn't it?
it was
It was
it
so
was a
fucked.
Hollywood a crypto
It was so
wood.
fucked.
We call it crypto wood.
Crypto wood, like Bretton Woods. I love it.
Yeah, it was a party. It was a party, but we learned a lot. I lost a lot of money. I don't regret it because I learned a lot from that. So by doing that, I got a bit, how you say it, how can I say it again, a bit not emotional with the money. You know,
What? How do you do that? I'm an emotional roller coaster.
Fir-
That's all I do
first of
is buy and
first of
sell.
all, we need to understand. You can do a lot of research. You can do listen. I have been in project that I did. I can tell you, I been through weeks, months researching the project, and then the project still run, right? So, but the main thing is, I understand the main reason why I got into the project, and I hold myself accountable for it, right? Because if we go in real life, we also have been losing a lot of stuff, right? So if we take the World War II, for example, a lot of people lost their life. A lot of people lost. If we take COVID, for a lot of people lost their life. Things like that, right? So the real world teaches that we have to be responsible and deal with losses. Some people have lost family members, right? You have to deal with it, right? And the main thing is you are in crypto, you're gonna be more careful the decision you are going to make. And when you make the decision, you have to talk to yourself and tell yourself, you know what, you make this decision. If something goes wrong, it's your responsibility because you took the money, you put it in. Nobody put a gun to your head and told you, you know what, you have to invest in this. No, you click the MetaMask, you click approval, and you still have time. When you click the approval on MetaMask, you still have time to wait, and then you confirm your transaction. So now you are the person confirming your transaction. So now you are responsible. So you have to be accountable for the stuff you do in crypto because sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, right? But when you lose, you are learning something new of that. Yeah, you got a new chapter from that you are learning. So, for example, I got into a project like 6 months ago, right? I'm not gonna mention the project, but I got into the project, right? I did not take profit. normally I have a strict strategy that I'm like, okay, if I enter this project with 10% of my portfolio, that means that if I break even, I'm taking out my investment and then leave the rest of the money into the project, right? I got greedy. I got greedy. After I got greedy, I forgot about it because, of course, I have more projects and stuff that I have be responsible and then checking out. I just forgot about it, and then I came back to the chart. Also, oh shit, I should have sold, at least take profit as my strategy. So from there on, I'm like, okay, now, okay, next time I'm not gonna do it again. I'll always have my list with me. Every time I do something, I go back, check. Okay, if I'm gonna take profit, I'm just gonna take profit. I don't care how much it is. If I invest $500, I'm taking my $500 out. That's it. I don't care what happened. I don't care what people say. It's going to the moon. It's going to whatever they want to call it. But I have to be responsible for every step that I take in crypto. And that's the main
Every
serious stuff.
step you
Yeah, exactly.
take. Well, so you're saying that I'm not allowed to blame you and I should fucking blame
Yeah.
myself? What? This is bullshit.
Blame yourself.
This is fucking
Blame
bullshit.
yourself.
I thought you were here to take the blame, not fucking do this.
I'm done. Hey, listen, I'm done taking the blame. I'm done with it, All my life I've been taking blame
What
left
did I
and right.
read the other day? I read something like, if you point fingers at others, victory will what? Elude you, I think I read. And then the second one was acknowledging your own role puts you at the plant like a path to success. But then when it says when you cease to assign blame to others or altogether, you're truly prepared to move forward. Thought that was good.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking let the universe flow.
Yeah, let it go. Just let it go.
Oh God, don't say.
And
You gonna
just
sing?
inscript your inscript your life.
You gotta fucking sing. You gonna sing "Let It Go" for us, Prophetic?
Let it go, let it go.
Oh yeah, all right, good. Oh shit, that's awesome. What's your what time are you? What time is it where you're at? I should
3
know that.
o'clock evening, 3 in the evening.
Oh wow, you're way later than we are.
Yeah, bro. I was awake at 5 o'clock in the morning already. So
Yeah.
made a video, post the video, edit another video in all the language, made a video in Spanish, check my charts, check some new coins coming out, check something, check if the mark what's happening with the market, go back to some inscription that I was doing early on, and then keep on moving, checking the chart of Zen, what's going to happen, create a strategy, prepare myself for the incoming craziness that we'll be having within 2 to 3 months. So yeah, I'm just creating my strategy, creating, thinking forward, what can happen after the halving, what is my plans for after the halving or before the halving, what should I check in the market, people around me asking questions, sending emails, a bunch of stuff. So that's my daily thing that I have.
So are you getting, now that you've adopted like the first principles mantra, are you getting rugged way less now?
Actually, I started with this because a lot of people saw one of the main video. I have like 3 videos on strategy, how to create a better strategy on Zen. And I don't see
Mhm.
it as a loss. I don't see it as a loss because from the beginning, I have been creating my strategy for a long term. So my long term decisions were way up on after the Bitcoin halving. So for me, it's not a loss, right? Because I already created a strategy for, okay, so I'm not sitting here waiting until Zen goes up. I'm not sitting here waiting for VMPX go up. I'm not sitting here waiting for nothing to go up because I planned it already. My strategy is for the end after the halving and the end of 2024. So November entering December. So for me, by having the experience of 2014, 2016, 17, and the last one we have 2021. I already know by calculating the halving and everything within the space. I know already when the market is gonna rally up. So all my stakes and all my minting are for that end of the period, right? So
Are you telling me? I'm sorry. I gotta. Are you telling me you know when the market's gonna
yeah,
rally?
I've been
You're
telling
fucking
everyone
with
about
me.
it.
You gotta be fucking with me,
It's a
bro.
cycle. The
I mean, I
cycle
love you,
does the
but
same
no one
thing
knows.
over and over again. If you like people tells me, how do you know it?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I tell people.
what's your strategy? So what's your strategy? You want to share? Are we
Mhm.
good? Okay, cool. What are we doing? Let's line up our mints.
So first of all, what I do is very easy. I go to Zen Turbo. From Zen Turbo, I'll start watching what are on the mints when the mints are coming out, and what are the biggest mints that are coming out. And from there on, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna start planning out my mints. But now I know for sure that every 4 year end of the cycle, end of the year, like for example, we have. Let me go to my chart. Mm, every end of the fourth cycle after the halving, the price always rally at the end of the year. So if you go to all the Bitcoin charts and you just go and check it out, it will tell you the same thing over and over again. I know 100%. I mean, like, I can bet you 10,000% that 150 days after the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin does this um, previous lower high. So it will bypass that lower high.
Is there usually like a rally of a coin that triggers it
Yeah,
typically?
Bitcoin always it always triggered. Bitcoin always start the same day.
No, I mean like an alt. I'm thinking an alt. Does an alt normally trigger it or go nuts first before
No, no,
Bitcoin
no,
or
no, no,
what?
no, no,
I
no.
don't know.
Bitcoin always rally the first. Why? Because you have the halving, the Bitcoin halving. So that means that the miners are, uh, all the miners,
Mhm.
how you call it, cut it in half, and the I can say it in English. The difficulty got in half, so that means the miners are making less coins. So now it gets more value. Right now, by getting more value, what happened is that the price start rallying up because now is getting more demand. People want to have it, right? So in this case, what I'm seeing is in every cycle that I've been through and I've been seeing them, is that
Mhm.
150 day after the Bitcoin halving, and you have guys to remember, we are right now how much people in this group? Like three people. No, how much?
Oh, I don't know. We have like tons of people listening to
So
us,
yeah,
and we
we have
communicate
a
that.
couple of people in this stream. And now we if we go to Bitcoin and we see the total population in crypto is approximately about 400 million people, right? So that means is
Yep.
4.5% of the population that knows about crypto. But from that 4.5, let's say a 1.2 knows about the cycle. So it's not much, right? So it's not a lot of people knows how the cycle works. So now for me as an individual and someone that has an experience and has experienced three cycles, I know for now what will be my strategy. So my strategy is not for the short term. My strategy is a long term. Why? Because I have been studying the behavior of the market, not only the behavior of the crypto market, but also the behavior of the micro market, so the traditional market. If we go back to 2020,
So what are you doing so we can copy you?
very simple. I made a video about it. So I'm just going to like trading coin Zen Turbo, and I start checking out where are the that's for example, this is for Zen, yeah, but you can do it for everything. You can do it
Sure.
for everything. That's what I did with the hex also for in the beginning, right? So what I do is very easy. I just go to Zen Turbo. I just checked for how many people are minting for the last three couple months. Where is the biggest mint coming out? And I calculate. I say, okay, I know the first biggest mint will come out on the 17th of March, and the last biggest one 20 of June, July, 20 the 20th of July. So now after that, I know that from the 10, so that means October until December is empty, right? So I'm not even
Mhm.
thinking about, oh, what the profit that I'm gonna take in this all on all these months. No, I'm not even thinking about it, because I know when Bitcoin start pumping and the dominance start going down, the altcoins start pumping, people are just coming in to buy. They don't care. They don't care what it is.
Mhm.
They don't care if the token has utility. They don't care if the token does something what they need it. No, they don't need. They don't care. They just want to buy because they're seeing green candles.
I know, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get away from these people, because I don't want to dump on all these guys and then they're left with the bag.
And but you can do nothing about it. It's the same thing. People, how much people are buying?
I don't want to dump
How
on
much
anybody,
people are
right?
buying S&P 500 now?
I
A
don't
lot
know.
of people, but those who are making money are those who bought it in 1960, something like that, right? So
Yeah, so I mean, if we were inscribing, hopefully people were inscribing. If we were early enough and we were inscribing like earlier this year, that would have been awesome.
exactly. So
Yeah.
so that's the main thing of being early adopter, having the mindset of having the time to learn about something that you know that in the future it will be something, even though at the moment at we are right now we are not seeing the progress of it, but one day we will see the progress, right? And if we don't see the progress, we are accountable for our own mistakes and all the things that we have been doing. But it's our job, it's our responsibility to talk about it. When you talk about it, somebody hears it. Some, oh, but and then some developer comes around and be like, oh, I'm gonna try something with that, and then the fire start burning back again. And that's what about and that's one of the main thing that I see in crypto that always happen. But for example, that's one of my strategy. It's like trying to create a strategy that suit you. And I'm not like going to put money everywhere. No, I know where I'm putting my money. Why? Because I understand the cycle. I understand why the emotional.
So
Uh, s-
where are you putting your money? Where are we putting our money? Give me a call. Let's do this.
First of all,
Let's do this, bro.
my money is going right to Sats. I'm accumulating as much as possible. Okay,
Good
Sats
for you.
is the Shiba for 2025. Okay, I have seen the marketing. I talked about it before also.
Oh, you mean like sorry. You mean the sats on like Unisat, those ones?
Yeah, the Sats from Bitcoin. Yeah, the one we
Oh,
described
when we
you
could
couldn't
like
mint for free,
uh
and now people are
oh
like,
yeah, that one. Fuck.
like what?
Did you mint some? Were you minting? Hopefully you were minting.
So people they are we make a lot of money minting and waiting also. So there, I know that my money is there. I don't have to worry myself about it because I know 100% for sure by seeing the development, by being in the Telegram group, by being close to developers, close to people that I know in the community. I know for sure they are doing something. So that's one of my thing of always be early, trying to be as close as possible to the developer, of the close possible to the management, something that I can have that opportunity and the information so I can bring it as fast as possible to the public. So that's my thing,
Great.
right?
That's what I wanted to fucking hear. Good for you. Awesome.
So
And you, sir, are welcome.
so that's
Great
why
job.
every time so every time I'm like trying to tell people about this, about that, you know, it the information goes very fast. So if you are not open-minded to learn, you're never going to learn fast. So it will take time for you to understand. That's why I was telling people last week, you had 1 year. So last year, 1 year to educate yourself straight. 1 year straight to educate yourself. But then you were not focused because you will focus on the FOMO, you will focus on people, you will focus on spending your time on different stuff, problems, and whatever. And sometimes in life, you need to, when something comes one time in your path, two time in your path, three time, you know what that means? That's for you. But you're the person who decided, am I going to take action or am I going to leave it and then forget it? So that's the main thing that people need to ask themselves. So because the universe give you the opportunity, the universe give us the opportunity. People call it universe. I call it God give me the opportunity to be once again in this cycle. So now I'm going to take advantage of it, right? Because it came in my path in 2009. I didn't do nothing about it. It came in my path in 2014. I did something, but I did not take it serious. And then it came back in my path in 2017. And I was like, people were talking around me. Yeah, you don't believe that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's not true. They're going to take your money. It's a scam. And then in 2019, I was like, you know what? I'm done listening to people. I'm going all in. And today I'm here telling you the same thing that happens to me 10 years ago.
Well, thank you for telling us, man. Appreciate it. That's awesome.
So
No,
I
it's
know
good.
there's a lot of
Oh, go
DJing
ahead, sir.
inside here, and I love to see DJs. Why? Because this is our time. This is our year to be, for a lot of people, financial free, to have the ability to help others, to give hands to people, and to bring this to another level. And we are here to do it. We are here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hyped. I'm motivated. Not only motivated, but I'm passionate about what I'm doing because I know 100% for sure that this year crypto is going to print a lot of new millionaires. I know that 100%. But you have to do your work. You have to do your work. It doesn't come for free.
Well, so I mean, the big advantagers are the people or the communities that what you're saying is like that we have been like inscribing this shit for a
Hmm.
year. You're saying like those are the biggies.
Yeah, and what's happening is because we are seeing this developing in Bitcoin. We have been seeing that now Bitcoin has a utility. Why it has a utility? Because now they're using this subscription to communicate with outside and have the ability to bring in different companies and entities so they can their company can interact with these inscriptions and make it safe for them and for the world, or whatever you want to call it, right? So now we have been for 1 year learning about inscriptions. Those people that have been early into it are those who's going to make money, right? So we have the same ability. And also one thing that also comes to my mind right now is that, for example, a lot of country are restricted to use or to manage the using inscription or do inscriptions. So now there is a lot of people that have the ability to be much more earlier than a lot of people in different country. And people can say, okay, it's not fair. It's not fair for that country, or it's not fair for South America, or it's not fair for Australia because they don't have the access to inscribe or do something. But there is always a way to go around it. There is always a way, right? So now for us is the time. We have been early, and a lot of people will receive this message late. But it's not our fault because we have been talking about it for a year. And now we are going the second year talking about it, right? So we are not the only one. We are the only one, let's say, talking about it right now. The one who are not receiving it are those who are going to buy the top. But we cannot blame them because they didn't want to accept the message from the beginning, right? But we accepted the message
Yeah.
from the beginning. Why? Because we understood, because of the universe give us all, open our eyes and make it clear for us to understand what's happening.
Yeah, that's so you're like you're pretty so you've been inscribing for a year. Good fucking job, man.
And I'm done inscribing because I'm not gonna be going through the FOMOs and stuff like that. Everything that comes out now is like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna buy it on an exchange or something like that. Because now it's like you already passed the time of learning curve, and everything that comes out right now is like they are trying to do something or make it like a FOMO stuff. I don't want to be FOMO into it, right? So, for example, first inscription on all the chains. When all the inscriptions start going on all the chains, Ethereum, ZK Sync, ADA, those are the first one. After that, those the coming after, they're all FOMO.
Have you been inscribing on Ziggy Sync
Mm-hmm.
yet? Good. Awesome.
ZK Sync, I've been in ZK Sync Fair. That's also another chain that came out. That's he's using.
Awesome, bro. Good.
Let me check. They're using USDC for transactions. Last week I was doing inscription on Sui. I posted
Oh
already.
yeah.
So Aptos started yesterday. If I go through my list, oh, there's a lot of inscription coming out on different chains. So, but
Have you seen that website where they show every inscription that's being done in
yeah,
real time?
yeah, and I'm also
Awesome.
also using, for example, Coin Tools is one of my main tool that I'm using to see what are the inscription, what type of inscription they are inscribing right now, and what is the hottest topic there. And I'm saying, a lot of inscriptions are like the dead ending right now, and I
Mhm.
don't want people to like FOMO into it, right? So now most of the people are coming in. They'll be like for example, I missed the one on Sui, but then I was like, okay, what I'm going to do is at this moment they are very cheap, so I'm gonna buy, right? I'm gonna buy them. I'm just trying to accumulate as much as possible because it's like nobody's talking about it. So I always say
What were they charging?
0.0 Sui. So
Okay.
Sui is at 80 cent right now. So zero point
Mhm.
zero 0.01 will be approximately about, I think, 1 cent, 1.5 cent, something like that.
And what were they minting them for? You know?
Yeah, they want to do the same thing as Bitcoin. They're trying to
No, no, no. I mean, what were they? Sorry, what were they minting? What was the price of their
the
mint, and how many did they get? You
for
know?
example, the one I saw on Sui ST20. Let me check it. Sui.
Mhm. Like the why I'm asking that question is what we're. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm totally lost with
For
all
example,
this.
right now I'm just on a website and I'm gonna mint something. So there is a Sui 20, so that Sui 20, and it cost me approximately 0.1 Sui to mint.
How many?
Wait, let me get me check. Okay.
Because why I'm asking that question. I mean, you're the expert in this. What do you think? Like where the momentum has gone down for inscriptions, as you said earlier. Do you think where there's room for that price to come down quite a bit if the minting was so cheap and it's at 1 cent right now?
For example, I just minted something, and it depends on what kind of contract, or I mean, which inscription. They will give you approximately about, it depends. Right now they give me 349,
For point
yeah, for
one,
point one. So
and they're selling them for point one a piece,
no, you
right?
can set your own price. Remember, you can just go to my,
No, I know, but you bought them for point one a
yeah.
piece?
So for example,
Okay.
right now I bought also 1, 2, 3, for 1 million for $6, right? So you could
Okay.
mint 100,000 for 0.01.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's the same thing as the BRC 20, right? You can mint for free. Not okay, pay the fees, but then you are making profit, and that's what the main thing with Pulse Chain, the inscription on Pulse Chain. We were minting them for three pulse. So now in the market, what are we going to see? If people are legit gonna be selling them for more than three pulls, so you are making profit
Oh, for
already,
sure. For sure.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it's just, yeah, I mean, so so what do you think? Do you think the price is going to go down over there where you're minting them, or where you bought? Do you think it's going to go down lower? Like,
yeah, so
what's the
listen,
term?
the price we
Dollar
have,
cost
yeah,
averaging, right?
not really, because the main thing is I'm just trying to catch up with those inscription that has more value. And and we have to keep in mind, if the price of, for example, sui goes up, the inscription price goes up. If the price of sui go down, the inscription price goes down. But then people will change the value of the amount of token they wanted to sell it for, because we don't have an automated market maker that decide the price of the inscription. So that's the good thing of having inscriptions, and not having an automated market maker, because it's like a peer-to-peer transaction, person-to-person transaction. That person comes in, the price is
Mhm.
there, it's marketplace, click on it, you get it, right? So it's the same thing as BRC20s. So now the price of Bitcoin goes down. For example, let's say the price of Bitcoin goes down to 30K, example, right? What do you think will happen in the marketplace?
It's going to be a
The
shit
price
show.
will also goes down. And the same thing as, and this
It's going to be a fucking bloodbath.
and remember this, guys, this is just a mirror what happened in 2021 with the NFTs. It's the same thing. The NFTs, for example, Bored Ape Yacht, they got very, very popular, right? The price of Ethereum went up, so the price of the Bored Ape Yachts also went up. So when the price went down, it didn't stay the same. So the value of Ethereum went down. So the price of the Bored Ape app also they were selling went also down. So now they couldn't sell one Bored Ape app for, let's say, 500 Ethereum when Ethereum was at 5,000. Now they cannot sell 500 Ethereum for the price of now. So it's less. So there is an equilibrium phase within the amount of the value of the token with the amount of
Mhm.
inscription. And this is the same thing, guys. It's repeat himself. It's the same thing with liquidity pools, right? For example, if you go to the Zen liquidity pool, you will see there is approximately about $1.5 million in liquidity. But if you calculate it now at the price of Ethereum now at 2000, I don't know, 2000, what's the price of Ethereum now? The price of Ethereum is 21,000, 22,000, for example. So you cannot calculate the same value of liquidity there is in end of this year, right? So it's the same
Mhm.
thing. So the price end of the year can be at 5K, right? So that means that the value with the pool, that the value and the pairs that are in the pool goes up in price because one token drag the other one with it. So that means automatically, without people buying, the price of Zen will go up. Why? Because the price of Ethereum drag him with him. You guys understand me? So it's like when
Yeah, so far I think we're on the page. Just yeah, no, I think yeah, no, you're really yeah, you know what you're talking about. I think great job.
so it's the same thing with everything, right?
Mm.
So that's why I always say I'm bullish on almost everything. Like for example, let's take a scenario of when X1 comes out. So this is what I always do. I always trying to think forward. I'm always trying to think what can happen and what if it happened. So I know right away what will my strategy be for when it happened, right? So I'm be like, okay, let me think for a second. If X1 launches, right? What will be the liquidity pool that will be pairing it together? So we already know the mindset of Jack is he want to bring the value of Bitcoin into X1. Okay, so that's one of my first point. Bringing the idea and bringing the value and bringing the technology of Bitcoin into X1. So for that, we have VMPX. Okay. And so what I'm doing now is like, okay, I'm gonna check for the how much liquidity there is in the VMPX pool. So I'm calculating the amount of volume and amount of liquidity there is in the VMPX. So now with this information, I'm like, okay, what if 1.6 billion dollars cross over from Bitcoins, because a lot of us have been integrated and being introduced to the inscription. So that means that a lot of the people in the community have that economic value that comes from the BRC20 side into the VX1. Are you guys getting me? So
100%, bro. 100%.
this already blow my mind. This is not even imagine. Is just like the fact of knowing that a lot of us that have been early into the inscription have the economic value when Bitcoin goes up in price. And this, we call it the cycle of the liquidity cycle of crypto, right? When we are seeing that Bitcoin goes up in price, now we have BRC20 that goes up in price, and then after BRC20 we have Ethereum. After Ethereum you have the altcoins, and then you get into the cycle of the liquidity. Okay, so now I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, now I know that we have a lot of money coming in from the BRC20 side, because a lot of people have been making profit and now they want to cycle that money into X1. So what's happening is that they're bringing that value to X1, and by bringing that value to X1, those who are in X1 will profit from it. And they also profit from it. Why? Because they have been first users, the first investors, early adopters of the project. So now
So would you say that what's the VPMX or
VMPM.
yeah, that one. You're saying that's a big bridge token
Yeah.
then, eh?
So what
Yeah.
happens with a big bridge token? It needs the liquidity to bridge it over to the X1 or to the Ethereum network, right? So if
Yeah.
if he decide to say, okay, you know what, we are going to work together with Ethereum, we're gonna do the bridge for Ethereum, then we can bridge it over to X1. It also be a goal, right? So by doing this, I know 100% for sure there is another playground that we need to focus on. And this is the main thing about being open minded to understand technology and understand the liquidity side of crypto, because then you can create in your own world, create a strategy, and not being that person that be like, I'm gonna spend my money, No, just be focused, know what you're doing, calculate everything. So that's one of my strategies. That's the first one for
Okay, that makes
so now
sense.
I know. Now I have that in my background. So, but in my mind, it keeps on working, right? So I'm like, okay, that economic value will be transferred to Ethereum or it can be transferred to X1. So now what will be my next step? My next step is to accumulate as much as possible. Why? Because I don't know what Jack is going to do in the future. So for me, what I'm doing is, okay, I'm going to start accumulating. Why? Because we don't know that in the future he's going to be like, okay, you know what, guys, everything you have, if you want to sacrifice or burn it to receive X amount of this, X amount of that, I'm going to, prepare myself for when the opportunity come, I will be ready. Not in the last moment of, oh, let me go buy now because now I'm buying the top. You understand me? So,
Yes.
so
Yes, I think I
that the
do.
same thing happened with the burn token from DBZen.
Yes, that one.
So that's the main thing about having track of everything. So we already have something in history that taught us that teach us what can happen with the price of Zen if there is something that can bring some value to the burning of the token. So because people forget very fast, right? We cannot forget about stuff that we already been through. So the history would teach us. So now we have a history. Now we have a proof that in March 2023 until April, the price from Hacks went up, from Zen went up. People forget about it. So
Did you just call Zen Hex?
yeah, all in my mind, all of them.
What are you doing, bro?
Zen Hex.
You're gonna cause a fucking war in here. You're gonna fucking.
Hey,
cause
hey,
everybody
listen,
to
I
fight.
can do nothing about it, man. I consider myself also a Hacks OG from the beginning. I consider myself now a Zen OG and now also a Titan X OG. So what do you want me to do?
Oh,
I'm
no,
just being early.
gonna
I'm
fucking
just
bring
being
it.
early
Someone's
to the
gonna kill
project. I
you.
don't want to buy the top. So
They're gonna fucking firebomb your house if you keep doing
yeah, so
that
yeah.
shit.
So that's the main thing of it. It's like you're learning step by step, step by step. You are getting your knowledge and trying to understand what's happening. So going back to the past, you can understand the future, right? By doing that, and then you can create your strategy and understand how it works. But people are lazy. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to sit there and then wait until people bring the food in their mouth, open their mouth, shake their mouth, grab. Nah, it doesn't work like that.
But that's why you're here, isn't
No,
it?
no,
That's
no,
why you're.
no. I
Yeah,
told,
I'm
hey,
gonna be honest
listen, I
with
told a lot
you.
of people in the bull market, I'm not gonna be here. I'm here in the bear
What?
market teaching people stuff. When the time come, I'm not gonna be distracted because I'll be making money, doing trade, all the kind of stuff that I no more do. Why? Because I don't have time to educate people in a bull market because I'm gonna miss out on a lot of stuff. So I've been through it. So now in this bear market, half bit bear market, I'm teaching as much as I can so I can have my time to sit down. And when I'm going into some pre-sales, I will be ready to make some 10x, 40x, something like that, So I have to concentrate. I have to do my stuff. I cannot be on all the spaces and stuff like that. I did for years, behind years in spaces educating. But then when it's the time to trade, when it's the time to go behind some gyms and stuff like that, no, I have to concentrate. I have to make some money.
You're not gonna tell us what to buy or sell. That's not cool,
Listen,
Profeta. What
I'm
the
telling
fuck?
people to buy now. So the only thing I'm gonna be like sell the top, sell the top like I did on different crypto. Sell the top. You're gonna regret it.
No, it's good. I mean, no, we've got a lot of the inscriptions seem to be big. We've we're always looking for that stuff. But I mean, yeah, if you've been inscribing for a year, you are on top of the world. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, that's the opportunity that a lot of people have, being early.
Oh, Perfetta, can you do me a favor? Can you scroll down and look at all these fucking people that are here?
Woo.
Can you see them all? Most of these guys have been inscribing for a fucking year. So you're looking at like millionaires, bro, right now.
Yeah, a lot of people are here.
Isn't it wild? It's just wild to see. Look at all these
I'm
new
seeing
millionaires
Cash
for this
Cow,
year.
Steven. I'm seeing numbers.
Like
Cleo.
all these
I
guys.
have to. Is that
Everybody.
the Cleo that we know? Yeah, Cleo.
Yeah, that's our boy. That's our boy.
That's the one who sent out the post inscription. So
What's that? Sorry, what
yeah,
did he do?
he did it.
What did he do this time?
Yeah, he sent out the first he sent out the first post chain inscription.
No, he did not. Did he really?
Yeah, on another
Fucking
channel from
right.
him.
Good
The other
job, buddy.
Trevor. I don't know what the other one, Trevor or something like that. The other channel he has.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really watch.
He was the first one. 29th of December.
I was the first.
Yeah, 29th of December.
I
He
saw.
was
Oh,
the first.
BTC. Hi, Cleo. Just good to see you. But BTC Gold has his hand up. Good to see you, Cleo. Go ahead, BTC Gold.
Morning, Profeta. Hey, Profeta, just kind of curious what you think. Do you think Jack could have pre-announced the news too early because there is already a, a token out there called Thorchain, and where you can swap from Ethereum to Bitcoin? It's no rap shit, and I'm just kind of curious what your thoughts are.
Yeah, last week I was working on something. I was testing something out, or also a project that came out on also a bridge from BRC20 to Ethereum, and I tested out. It took, oh my god, you guys don't want to know. Took a long time. It took a long time. So yeah, can Jack do something and create? I'm not speaking behalf of him, but I'm just trying to take his brain and put it in mine so I can think with him, right? So there is always opportunity for improvement, right? And I am not in his house. I am not in his office to know what he's working on, but by seeing, reflection of what he has been doing, I can say he can improve on a lot of stuff, right? That's why we have Zen today. That's why we have Zen today. So, um, can he build a better one, and can he make it multi-chain? It can happen. So, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Okay,
waiting.
because on their main website they did mention first principles, and I kind of wonder if maybe he pre-announced the news too much, maybe announcing
He
the
got he got front
roadmap
run.
too much.
He got front run like he did by OKX.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Shit's
Not
happening.
okay, man. Okay, X. Not okay. Not okay. Hashtag that shit. Not
Things happen.
okay.
Things happen. Things happen. But you know what? I always say that people can front run you. People can steal your idea. But the question is, can they improve it? Can they make it better?
It's kind of
Right?
fucked up, though, don't you think, though, Profeta?
Yeah.
Like that we're fighting over a fucking name for a decentralized blockchain.
Listen, it's his fault, man. It's his fault. I'm not.
Kind of
I'm going to. And this
fucked up.
one is like we talked about it in the beginning. We are not going to blame nobody, but this one we got to put it on him. Wait
No,
a
that's not
second.
true. We're blaming you. Remember, we've decided that we're blaming you for this shit.
Hey, but listen. I fixed something this week, right?
Okay.
Now we're gonna burn Zen for X1. So yeah, you see, I'm doing something. I'm making some noise around here.
Fuck yeah. You're the man, dog. So do you have a website that we can send people to?
My YouTube channel, my
All right. Go to
link in my Twitter.
do it his Twitter, follow Profeta, follow him, check his YouTube stuff out.
Free
He's got a
knowledge.
one. Oh good. Yeah, free knowledge. Like what do you think about isn't there usually a run for an alt before Bitcoin goes absolutely fucking insane?
A meme coin. There is always a meme coin before the Bitcoin run.
Is there one we can count on, do you think?
Right now, I'm searching for it. So
Well,
in
what
this
about
case,
Doge?
I will be using SAT for it
What
because
about your
the
thoughts on Doge where it's happened
nah
what,
the
5 times in a row?
nah.
No?
Mm-mm.
Hey Tad, what's up, bro? Good to see you. I love the picture with you and your kid, man. You're a good dad. How are you? Also, sorry about your loss, bro. Sorry about your loss.
Oh, so good, dude. I was just like in my emotions because I found a bag of cash for my dad, and he's like, "You South American shit." That dude traveled fucking out there. It's crazy. I knew he traveled a lot, but I didn't realize like he traveled a lot. It's kind of nice. No, I want to say thanks to Group of Profeta, dude. That YouTube video about DeFi Llama and the raises section is some alpha that I haven't. That's like the best alpha I've heard in months, dude. So
Did you find something? Let me know what you find. What you find there?
I found Republic with a K, and I think they might fucking. It's kind of like a weenie utility case, but they look like they're pretty steady. They raised like 2 or 3 million, and they have a really good app, and it looks solid. They have legit devs, low market cap. It looks like it could be like a fucking JoyStream competitor almost. Kind of crazy. But let me know
Everything,
if he thinks it's trash.
everything that's above 1 million to 2 million raise, bro, it's good to go for me. That's what I see in project like that, you know. So
For sure. I'm gonna start using that as like a little gem hunting tool for sure.
and that's one of the main thing that I was talking about, that people can be very early by just, being early, but because that's was one of the main thing that the VCs are doing. So I'm just copying what the VCs are doing just to be early, because I cannot get into, like, for example, the seed I can do it, but I mean, like, I have to have a lot of paper and stuff, in place to doing like the pre-seeds and stuff like that, or the private sales and stuff like that. So on that website I found brc20.com, and was not even launched yet. So on that website I found a lot of project that wasn't even in picture. They didn't even have a website, they just had a Twitter. And after a couple of weeks, couple of months, they start building up the website of brc20.com.
Yeah, those are the good ones. The shitty
So
UIs are the
It's
good ones.
good. It's good too because it shows you the ones that are shit too. Because there's one
mhm.
called there's like an investor called Anna Monica, and they invest in every piece of shit coin. I'm like, okay, so if you see them investing in something, you're like, okay, it's gonna be a rug. So
Mhm.
it's great in that light too.
And one thing that I found, there is a couple of VCs that I've been following for years now, for years. And I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up for you guys. I'm just gonna give you guys the gem right away, because
Getting the gems, getting the gems, Daddy.
they always pump the price. They always pump the damn price. And I've been following them, studying the charts to see, every time that they get into a project from the beginning, they have to make money. And when they have to make money, they have to pump the price. And that's one of them is trading a jump trader. The second one is Paradigm, and the other one is Dwan Lab.
Are these first principle projects?
No, man, they're not principal. They are just VCs.
Whoa.
They
Yeah,
are
the
just
VC
VCs.
funded shit.
They're just VCs, man.
Um, segueing into that, dude, I was listening to Jack's recording when he went to Simple Space because he left and he came back in. And when he came back in, he had some alpha, dude. He was like, "Oh, I'm having a meeting with these AI people." I'm like, "What the?" So is he like looking for people that are investing in him, or is he investing in companies? Is it for Zen? I'm like, this guy's working for sure, dude. He's not just a blockchain dork. He's a businessman. I'm trying to figure out what do you guys think if he's trying to like collab with some
He can collab
AI
with all this
guys.
project, man, and then bring an AI that can track down, let's say, I don't know, automated market maker that works on a AI protocol that can, bring some, I don't know, create something that bridge, find an oracle that can find money everywhere and then bring it back to the chain. I don't know, something. He can do something and be like, okay, let's talk about this. I have a project working on. If you guys want to work on it, so there's always an opportunity with Jack. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it's fucking bullish, dude. That in the form that who the hell I've never heard of a form that gets 50,000 submissions, dude. That's unheard of. Even for an airdrop, that's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, airdrop. They don't even do that submission anymore. It's like so, let's people go to the website and then we are done. You know. So, but there's a couple of out there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look into those names you just dropped. Are those on DeFi Llama? Can I like go there and look them up?
Yeah. You just go on. You can go to investor on the raise overview. You have investors, and you click on investors, and it will bring. It will just damn. It was just give you all the investors, like, and then you can start following them. And of course, I'm using like Arkham Intelligence to then create that bot, and then from there on, keep track on those investors that are pumping the price, so I can get in early on different projects and makes a couple of exits.
Cleo, what's up, buddy? How are you? You flying? Do some tricks today? Does anyone else? Sorry, I got a question about these Doginals. I'm trying to mint this shit on the launch pad. Is anyone else having trouble with it?
On which one?
Just a shout out to everybody. If they're mint, there's a what is it? It's some Deucinals. Anyways, 69 Doge to mint this shit, and I don't understand why I can't. So that's what's up.
Wait a second. Are you on the Doge marketplace?
I am, yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Let me go there because I was there.
I'm at DRC. Well, I'm asking I don't know if you've minted on Doge or not, but
yeah. I was minting on. I mean on Doge in the beginning. So
good. We've got some expert Doginal people here. It's so fucked how crazy degenerating these people are. It's amazing. Oh, Plan D, what's up, bro? Or yeah, how are you?
What's up, guys?
Good to see you.
Are we doing you too, man? Are we doing inscriptions on those chain?
There's the maps, right, that we've been doing.
Yeah.
There's the coins if you want to do it. We've been doing those, but that we've done those how many months ago, guys? Fuck. 6? 3? I don't know. I mean, I remember Iceman talking about it fucking.
Yeah, but was it on the Doge chain itself?
Yeah, that's what we're minting on.
These are on Dogecoin.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Dogecoin, like the real one.
Yeah.
Like the proof of work one. But this launchpad is shit. Like I can't even get it to. It says it's minting, but then there's nothing. It doesn't take any coins, so I don't know.
What's the URL for the launchpad there?
Good morning, guys. Refresh.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, brother? Go through your Doge Lab wallet.
Yeah.
You went through there. Open the Doge Lab wallet. Go to that pen where that pen is at, and then go to the arrow. Connect through there. Connect through there. You should be able to, and then it's not going to show up in your wallet till 48 hours. It'll give you do one at a time or 2 at a time. Don't try to do too many.
All right, I think it worked now. Okay, it worked. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you so much. The website, Iceman, is drc-20.org. That one. And then you'll see the launch pad.
All right.
And there's who sent it to me? Let me look. It was it was Rome. Rome did it. So thank you, Rome. Rome sent me a little launch pad thing, and there's something going on here. Like there's a new project that's quite interesting.
Well, I think all the heavy hitters that we have in the community, ADA blessed me with that information, so I pass it forward. Profeta, you're amazing, dude. Not because you're Dominican, not because he's Dominican. It has nothing to do with his ethnicity, but there's something about the ethnicity of Dominicans. We have quite a few in the community. Not to say anything about.
Three up here.
Yeah,
three up here right now.
Not for nothing. There's something.
It's like a revolution.
Around.
It's a fucking revolution.
I like to hear you out, Profeta. You think very deeply, bro. Some things I put to the side, but a lot of things I put in the front.
If you
Yeah,
have
my
some dope
family was
stuff, just send me some stuff, bro. Just send me some DM if you have some new stuff, because I'm all about, getting into new stuff,
Nice,
learning. So let me know.
nice. See, I followed you back. I didn't know I didn't have you followed, but I got you followed now, and I'll do that, bro. I like the shit.
Good. He's
We pass
easier
it
to
forward.
blame. He's easier to blame when we follow him.
Now everybody is
Yo,
like blaming me for everything.
Oh my fuck! My stuff
Profeta,
might go on my coffee table. It's Profeta's fault. Fuck it.
Profeta, do you invest in
Get it.
do you invest in land in the DR or
Yeah,
condos
man.
or anything?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I
have
got
some
my
Punta
cut.
Cana. I built
Yes,
something in
dude.
Punta
So
Cana, Sosua,
it's huge, dude.
and I'm building like an Airbnb now in Sosua.
God damn, dog. So I got three cousins and two aunts that I just finished hanging out with in New York, and they were all telling me that they went in on a couple apartments in Punta Cana. They said like that's gonna be big.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna
like a
be
new
big now,
development.
man. A lot of people are investing, like they're going back to. They
Crazy.
are, yeah, a lot of Spanish people also that I was around them, and a couple of friends of mine that have been in crypto for a long time. And then we are starting like this community of that people can buy stuff with crypto. And yeah, we are talking with the president and stuff like that. Yeah, it's easy. It's not like Obama and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, like
Who's
it's
been
easy,
talking to
man.
Obama, baby?
That's
So
good to know. Then I gotta look at it because I was like, "What that guy?" We always used to go there, but we didn't think anything of it. And now I hear all the people voting and investing. I'm like, "Oh shit,
yeah, bro, and it's
that
cheap,
knowledge
and it's cheap, man.
is crazy."
It's
Yeah,
cheap. It's like, for
yeah.
example, in Europe, I can like buy a house, but with the money from buying a house, I can just buy a land and like 4 condos. So why should I buy a house here in Europe, even though I have it? But why should I buy a house in Europe when I can buy 4 condos there? So
Yeah.
it's cheap, man. It's cheap. It's invest in your own country, man. Go back to invest in
Yeah.
your own country. Help your people out. Be grateful for what you have.
That's why Manny Ramirez is like the best fucking hitter of all time, right?
Yeah, man.
And
And his son coming up right now also, man. So
does
it's
he
gonna
really?
be
Is he gonna play for the Red Sox? That would be good.
yeah, that would be a legendary.
Well, I mean, we had Pedro Martinez, fucking Manny Ramirez. We were rocking. Yes, I'm a
And
Red Sox fan forever before it was cool, guys.
yeah, I'm a Chicago Cubs guy. Ride or die, my
Oh,
friend.
Nice.
are
That's
you
cool.
a Chicago Cubs
Bro,
guy?
listen, I was a
What the
baseball.
fuck is wrong with you?
Listen, I was a baseball player on point to be signed because I was pitching 95 when I was
What?
at
You were
16.
throwing
16.
95?
I
Holy
was throwing
shit, dude.
That's
95.
some serious heat, bro.
And
God damn.
then I messed up my right hand, and then I was ambidextrous, right? So I can pitch both hands, but I f up my right hand. The muscular back then they didn't have like the mother cell that you can repair it. So
Were you throwing too many curveballs? Is that what happened?
no slider, man. I was throwing a lot
Oh,
of slider, and my slider was not even from top. Was on the side, so that
was it?
damaged my
Oh,
hand.
that hurts your arm, bro.
Yeah. So from there on, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I cannot pitch anymore.
Well, you want to be able to fucking
Damn.
eat with a fork. You know what I
So
mean?
yeah, so yeah. Then from there on, I was like, I'm done. I'm gonna go keep doing music. So that's the main thing. So
So you could throw 95. How old were you?
I was 16 when I was trying
Oh
that.
my God, really? Wow,
I was 16, yeah,
you could have hit 100.
easy,
Yeah.
but with the right tools and right people around you. Right, I didn't have that, so I was
Well,
like
I'm
this
seeing
crazy guy at 16 you know, throwing hard and going to play tryouts and stuff like that, and people taking advantage of you because they want you in their team, and then a bunch of stuff, man, a bunch of stuff.
how was your control?
Bad, bro. I was throwing, and
Were
my,
you
my control
hitting
was bad. I was hitting people like
You were that guy.
at certain time. At certain, I came to I had this trainer, and he's telling me, "Yo, you throw hard, but you need to control your arm. It's not like that. Otherwise, you're gonna f up your arm. You need to control that." I was like, "Nah, I'm good." I was playing in Little League, and then went from Little League to junior. And from in junior, I started to get a coach. He was like, "I'm gonna coach you." I don't know if you guys know Andrew Jones and Roger Simmons and all the guys, those guys. They were my coaches back in the day.
What? Andrew Jones was your coach?
Yeah, one of my coaches was Andrew Jones, Roger Simmons, and I
Bro,
had a
that's
couple of
awesome.
people that when they go to try out, they were there.
Why didn't they
So
fix your sidearm slider though? That's fucked. Because that's gonna rip. You wouldn't have a career. Like that's fucked up.
yeah,
That's a lot
I'm
of strain on your arm.
yeah, I know, but I was very how you say it again? For someone that didn't want to listen,
Cabeza
Stubborn.
duro.
stubborn,
Oh, I
stubborn.
like it.
Cabeza,
Yeah,
cabeza
cabeza dura,
duro.
bro.
You were an
I was
asshole.
stubborn, man. I was like, nah, nothing's gonna happen. I'm pitching. I'm going little league and playing in different countries and stuff like that. Nah, nothing is going to happen. So
Did you play in the Did you play in the Little League World Series at all?
yeah, I played in United States. I think they have the video, man.
Oh,
I
that's
think we have a
cool.
video about it that we play. Yeah, we lost, but I mean, like, yeah, we played. But then the year after I win because I was playing Curacao, right? And you guys know Curacao Little League is like, it's like the big thing,
Mm.
right? It's like the big thing. They have been winning for I
Yeah,
think
they
for 5
cheated.
years
They
straight, man.
cheated one year, didn't they?
Oh, they had the old guy playing.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
they had
probably
some old guys
Profeta
in that.
fucking pitching it like 15.
They had some old guy in the team. That they're 16, but damn, they're not 16, man. The guys are very big for 16 years.
Well, when you see these 12-year-olds with a receding hairline, like maybe something's up.
They're like, yeah, this guy is like, he's 13,
Yeah.
and
They
nigga's
started
18,
testing,
bro.
dude. They started testing Dominicans for like bone density to prove their age. That's how fucking.
Yeah,
how
man.
much
Yeah, man.
It happens.
That's how far
Crazy.
they go for it.
Well, I mean, you want to win that shit. I mean, it's fun. I mean, imagine throwing fucking 85 and then you're throwing it from a little league.
It's like when a
Jack, man.
You know when the first time I knew, I went to they do like a year of like kids adventure, and in the kids adventure, so it's like a playground for a lot of kids,
Mhm.
and you have different sports, and you can just go and choose what sport you want to go and be in. So I'm a guy that I play basketball, I play baseball, I play volleyball, I play golf, all the sports, because in my country, in my small
Did you
country,
play hockey?
I
Did you
play
play hockey?
hockey, I play the
You
Dutch
played hockey?
hockey. Yeah, man, I skate, I ski. Well, I had the opportunity to do everything. So that was one of the main things, because in the country we were, it was small. So we had a season of baseball, and then we had a season of basketball, then we had a season of football. So in all the season, because of the island is small, you could participate in all of them. So there is no room for you to be a thug. There is no room for you to be somebody, a thief or something like that, because you were always busy. So in school we had the seasonal seasonal games of school, against schools and stuff like that, and then you had the seasonal baseball. Different teams against each other, and then you have the football. So we were busy every time, so we didn't have time to you know go around and do crazy stuff. And then if so, but we didn't have the
Well,
opportunity to do it, so that's why I'm thankful for that also.
yeah, it's good. That's awesome, man. Like that is amazing news. Good for you. I throwing
So the
95
thing
to
wa-
15
so
is rough.
so the thing was, yeah, we went to the this activity, and there are some people there from a baseball team. I think it was the Braves, and they had this gun, and my friend knew already because normally in my backyard I made like a box, and I don't know if you guys know the wiffle ball, the plastic one that you can throw different
Yes,
sliders and stuff
those
like
are
that.
fun.
So I made a box, and I will invite neighbors, friends, and stuff to come play, and I will pitch, right? And then everybody will like, okay, I will put $1 to see if you can hit me, you know. So everybody will go put the money in it, and it was though all the memories comes out and make me happy, you know.
We
It's
should
like
do that. We should fucking do that. Like at the end of the year, guys, we're going to Dominican and we're gonna fucking hit off Perfetta. Just hit dingers. Like, be like, talk shit to him because you know he's hurt, and just fucking do it. Just hit bombs.
everybody was like, okay, let's put some money down, okay. And they knew already I was pitching, right? So now we go to the activity, we get there, and my friend is like, go, they have a gun, they can test how much you throw it. I said, nah, I'm not gonna do that, you know. I was like, go, do it. I went there, I was standing there, and then they gave me a ball, and I was like, you know, go. I just throw like 75 or something like that, you know. It was like, you know. And then he
Did
was
your
like,
arm
no,
fall off? Or were you okay?
no. He was like, throw harder, man. You know you can throw harder. Why you being all negative and stuff like that? Just do it. You don't know what can happen. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what would happen. You just tell him I can't jerk off with this hand. Fucking do it.
And then I throw the slider. Boom! You hear it in the background. Boom! Everybody turn around like this, and the guy was with a gun. Like,
that'd be fun. Let's do it.
You just throw 95.
You know what I would like you to see? I'd like to see a
listen,
special
he start calling people like, come, check this. You're 95. Do it again. I said, no, you're crazy. My arm was a little bit.
Well, the thing is, like, I would like for you to strike out Tad, but what I don't think though, like, you couldn't strike out Rome because he used to play like with Babe Ruth and shit. like when Rome gets up to the plate, everything just goes black and white. Sorry, Rome. I love you, buddy. I missed you guys. It's been a fucking rough week. No, it's been great.
It's like when the teacher comes to play dodgeball with the losing team and just start beating all the kids' ass.
Yeah, like that.
We watched Billy Madison the other day. Speaking of that was awesome. He really threw those balls at the kids, eh? Like there was not a documentary, but an interview of Adam Sandler when he was talking about that, and the parents, I guess, were pissed.
Oh no, he was just like nailing them. Oh my god!
Like those are real, which was awesome. Knowing that while I watched it was fucking amazing. I'm like, yeah, that felt good.
ADA, good morning, ADA. What's up, brother?
Hey, buddy. Good to see ya.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Same.
Freezing my ass off here on the East Coast. What about you?
It's okay. I got a little bit of snow over here, man, so can't complain.
Well, I saw Boston get smoked last night, so we're waiting for it to come up here.
Yeah, that sucks.
Fucking sucks.
Dame, I was gonna ask you, did you have a chance to figure out the light maps? Because I remember the last time you came.
Yeah, they don't show up though, but yeah, I did.
Yeah, because mine are showing up on my wallet. So I was showing actually Rome. I sent him a video, and
let me look here.
It showed up. Yeah, so you should double check and see if it's showing up. It should show up onto your wallet. So I just wanted to make
the Light Scribe one.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. What I can do, I'll send you a video just in case you're doing it right, because I sent it to Bitcoin just to make sure, and he told me that I did what I'm doing is right. So
yeah, they're here.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
Here.
As long as you got them,
Right,
I just wanted to make sure because before.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, man.
But if you could send the video, and then I can kind of stream it out for people if you want to do that.
Yeah. My video is shit, but I can give it to you. Then you can make a new video if you want. Okay.
Yeah, sure. No. Yours is good. It's, you know what? Like, that's all we do is just share content, which is pretty neat. I'm glad Perfetta came to take a look at this. Yeah, This is good. Yeah. No, it's good.
Okay, man. That's good, man.
It works.
That's good. That's all
Okay.
I had to come up and say, man, just in case, because that was in my mind. I remember I took notes, and I remember you saying that you were having problems. So I was like, oh, I'll just come up and see if you remember.
It's prehistoric. It reminds me of like the early internet. Remember, like in 2099?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of old tech, man, to be honest with you. But that's what it is, right? It's like atomicals. Are you minting atomicals as well? Because that shit takes forever, man.
Yeah, I don't have the patience. Like my ADHD just doesn't let me. It's fucked.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
you're right, man.
I get so bored when I'm doing Bitcoin
transactions. Fucking there, clicking, but it takes forever because you have to wait for the transactions to go through. Then you have to wait for the block explorer. Like it's so many things involved in it, man. It really does suck, but whatever.
Well, you remember when we started minting, I think it was VMPX or even when it was SAT. No, SATs was easy because nobody minted it. There was one that came out and people were like fighting for it. And that's when I learned the hard lesson about the gas. Like, that was a hard lesson. Where you get front run and you think you have all these coins and you don't have them. Because somebody fucking increased their gas on you.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Speaking of that, dude, I think Jared from Subway is I think it's an organization. I don't think it's one person. I think it's like someone from fucking like Ethereum, like actual organization. There's no way, dude. That fucking bot is everywhere.
Bro, they have from the research I did.
Yeah.
From the research I did with Jared Subway, he has approximately about 20 or 25 bots running.
What?
And rerouted all of them to that wallet, and then he will spread it out from that wallet to all the wallet. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my video on it 2 days ago. I was talking about that one, and yeah, this guy is just front running everyone.
Bastard.
It's just front running everyone, and not only by doing sandwich attack, but also arbitraging. So he has like 3 bots. He has 1 bot for arbitrage, 1 bot for sandwich attack, and the other bot is for the lending stuff.
So I'm gonna give this guy a fucking cold cut, and we're gonna fuck him over.
So everybody's trying to find out.
We need to run the cold cut.
What his next step is going to be.
Well, his next step is going to be probably a rap or something. I mean, he might go extra meat. I don't know. Like, it's very scary to think about. Like, he could make it into a salad. I'm not sure. We got to really fucking get on top of this.
Fucking taco. Taco Tuesdays.
Chicken burrito.
Oh my god, we could start running like we could like go to like fucking like all these restaurants and shit and just do it. Like, look at those fucking Burger King bots. Like, that's a real Whopper. Ah! No?
Hey, Profeta, are you minting atomicals on the BRC side?
I started, bro, but man, I don't have the patience for that, bro. I'm just, bro. I started. I think was it last week? Somebody sent me a video. He said, "Yo, you have to check this." I went in. I clicked 2, 3, click 5, click, and I was like, "No, I'm done."
Well,
it's better to sweep the floor than it is to mint. I was told that, but me and my friend was like, "But why is he saying that?" Sometimes you got to go against it and experience it yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we realized why he said that.
Because you get it cheaper. The main thing is that, let's say, for example, sorry that I cut you up.
No, you're good.
It's like observing everything that has been happening. Because if you, like, for example, you inscribe something, you mint something for 0.1, and you can sell it for 1, you're already making a profit of what?
10.
10 exactly.
0.9.
Yeah, exactly. So now you can sell it for that price, and I can come next and buy it for that price, right? And then I can sell it the double until the hype of the projects goes down, and then we'll go back down to the same price, right? So that's the main thing about sweeping it after the main thing, the main phase. So it's the same thing with buying a crypto. The first who buys it, who buy the crypto, and the second one who come after you is the one who's going to buy it. So now you as a person want to make a profit, so you're going to sell it. You wait until the price goes up and then sell it. So it's the same thing with minting. You mint it for 0.1, you sell it for 1. Now the second person that comes behind you can buy it for 1, sell it for 2. How much people have been minting Dogeland? I've been minting for approximately 30 cents or something like that. Sold them for 1, right? So now people are coming, they want to buy it for 1, then they're going to sell it for 3.
I will buy your Doge maps for 1 if you want.
I have a lot of them listed.
Yeah, 1 Doge.
And then go blame me.
You're blamed if they go down.
Listen, I'm gonna list 1 for 1 Doge, okay? So if you guys can find it, if you can find that map, great, you can buy it.
Everybody,
I'm gonna list off
in
this
right
1 Doge. Wait a second.
Oh my God. No, this was fun, guys. I just got to cut it a little short. Normally we're 2 hours, but today is about an hour and a half, a little bit longer. I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming, guys. This has been a blast. Prophetic, you're welcome anytime. Obviously, and then we can and go follow Prophetic, check out his YouTube channel, and enjoy your day, guys. We'll have a wonderful week. It's been 2024 is now for me underway. Yeah, so we're good. Anyway, love all of you, and like normal,